Hello everyone, back again. As you can see, we're in a slightly different location than before. We're in the middle of the desert. We've got a collection of, get back here. Got a collection of raptors. We've got Dusty, and we're farming chitin because we need that for the next set of things in the game. The house is about half done, at least as far as the shell and some of the stuff for the insides. We'll get to that in a minute, but I've been putting on, it's not what I wanted, doesn't matter, it's the same thing as they're doing anyway, following. I've been putting on lots of levels, which means there are lots of options now, so there are things I should be doing, but building a house just takes time. So the way I like to farm chitin is going to the desert. There's multiple ways to get it, but going to the desert, and at night it's been pretty good. I don't want a snake. Actually, I was hoping that was an Arthropleura. This is what I want. Get these guys aggroed on me. Come on. Can you see me? Gotta be careful because they like to shoot poison. Once they shoot poison, they'll attack. I would really like them not to grind it up, because the raptors don't do a good job of collecting chitin. My hatchet does a far better job, but you really, ouch, you really don't want to get your Arthropleura to get you because they destroy armor. One shot can destroy a lot of armor. Even some of the better armor in the game can be hit by 1 or 2 shots from them. So they just... oh, good. They finally let one go. So I'll be able to get at least a little more out of this. But as you can see, they're with 4 of them, they're kind of aggressive enough that they forget to stop. Just nothing else here. Oop. Just want to dump all this stuff out. Okay. Everybody going? All right. So I need 400. I've got 394. He probably grabbed the extra 400 while we were there. Got a little bit of organic polymer, which actually we can use for what we need, because we need polymer for things. So actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we can probably go back and just use the organic polymer. Let's see what we find on the way back. Oh, where are we? Map. We're in the same desert as before. We're just a little bit farther away, that's all. The farther out you go, the more things you can find. So we've just sort of been heading on the way out. I'm on the moth, mostly because, first of all, if we need any more dung beetles, there are loads of them out here. So we'll get one at some point. We'll get another one, but we don't really need another one. It'll only be just to have a bunch of dung beetles. So, sorry, I just want to make sure I'm going the right direction. You can get fairly easily lost, so I kind of want to head that way. Alright, I don't want these guys really to get into too many more fights. It's not like they can't handle it. There are 4 of them, they're fairly high level, but there's just no need for it. There is a Rex out here somewhere. He's a level 56, so we do want, yeah, there he is. We do want to kind of avoid him, but clearly we're not really very close. We'll just head back this way. So the reason, again, that I'm in the air is to protect my armor. I mean, my armor is no great shakes, but I would like to have some because it's cold out here. If they destroy my armor, I will start freezing to death, and that would be less good. So that's more for my cold protection than anything else. So the moth ended up being good. You can just set the raptors to follow, and they just do all the dirty work, and the moth kind of takes you along, and you take it easy on the back of a fluttery airplane. I had been farming the bugs, but on raptor back, but it's just too much of a pain. You need something that aggroes on you so that they can very easily, so that the raptors will then just attack and kill them. So, and the best thing is those, the millipede, centipede things. If this thing tries to aggro on me, they will, which they usually do, they will kill it. He missed. Actually, I would like them to kill it, because I just don't like these things hanging around in the map. and they ate it. So even if the thing grabbed, even if the Pego grabs something from them, they grab it back when they harvest. So it's not a problem. We don't lose anything. You know, moth inspection. Hello? Did you run away? Ooh, level 4. So wonderful. I can't believe I literally got the 2 best moths on the map. I've been... Sorry, I got one of them stuck on a rock, so I really kind of want to make sure. That's what I'm doing, is I'm trying to fly in a way that we're not going across at least too many rocks. As you can see, somebody got stuck already. It's actually not even clear to me in the game whether they're getting stuck on rocks or whether the game is forgetting to update the raptor. It's like, is there a raptor here? No, maybe there isn't. Let's see, we'll go stamina next. The organic polymer, as you can see, you can use it as regular polymer, and we're going to use it as that, but you can also use it as to make ghillie armor with, and I don't know, actually I might do that. We'll see. Sort of undecided about it, clearly. What's that? It's a stuck kangaroo. So we'll just kind of go back here. We still got 4 hearts following us, so we're good. So you can see how the house is coming along. Now these guys, this is where they like to get stuck. I think I might take them through this way. So this, in any way, it's not the best way to lead animals around, but it actually works fairly well. If I had an RG, all I would do is just take the Argentavis for that, and that is coming up. But I'm just sort of doing things in the order that I feel like it. I kind of like to keep it more primitive as long as possible, to the point where even though I have capability now to make, in fact that's the point of all this, to make high quality guns. Let's go like that. Make sure everybody is off, as it were. I didn't want to do that. I actually wanted to pet you, but that's alright. These guys all in range? They are in range. Perfect. Okay. Is Dusty following me? No. So we're good. We don't really have much else in here. I do need to find out where the chitin is. I'll grab the hide as well. They really didn't get damaged. So I think having this much health is pretty good. I just put it on melee so that, and that's, you know, that's what I used them for here. That's specifically what I had. I don't know, I think they got the raw prime from the Titanoboa. I did get one of those accidentally when I mistook it for a, when I mistook the snake for the Arthropleura, for the centipede. They're like the same shape. You come up on them and you're like, oh, wrong shape. Okay, sounds good. These higher level ones I am going to use for transport probably, but actually nowadays we're almost kind of beyond raptors. I'm just sort of using them. That's interesting. Why do I have my old implant in here? Yeah, it's from Bob. So this guy ate one of my old bodies? That's weird. I'm going to keep it in there to remind me, because I swear I didn't see that in there before. And I didn't die right now while we were out. I need to think about how that happened. That is funny. Every now and then this game throws you a curveball, and I haven't seen the game do anything that makes no sense. So I'm just not sure what's going on. See, and now I'm losing focus. Okay, so let's take a look at the house from the moth. Thank you. Right on cue. Gotta love that. So the moth is the only flyer that can fly through. I know you can't see here. Let me go back again. It's the only flyer that can fly through a double door. So what I like to do is having a double door on the ground that I walk through. He's supposed to open it. That didn't work. That was great. Let's try that again. And a double door that you can fly through by opening up and flying in. The other good thing about the moth is that this is going to be multi-level. So this top floor that you see right now will actually have a floor around it, and we'll have a spiral staircase right here to go up. But the moth can lift stuff in the house and then go right back out and deliver more things. So the moth is kind of a good transport mechanism for inside the house. Inside here, we've got some metal cooking, which is all done. I'm just going to turn that out because I would like to conserve at least a little bit of wood. We've got a bunch of metal in here. We've got some crystal. I grabbed a little more obsidian. I don't remember how much I had from the last time. And we're going to make some stuff. I've started putting some storage up here. It'll be lined all the way to the corner. The only really thing that I've grabbed recently is this is actually the bookcase. So you can put all your engrams in here and your paper information for your recipes. But the bookcase is just oh, that's where I put all the pearls. I'm actually going to need those. So I don't think I need quite that many, but let's just put them over here. Actually, they're going to go in the fabricator. So that brings us to what we're going to make. So I have a list of 12 things I want to make, but I got to narrow it down so that we can do things in a reasonable amount of time. So the first thing we really need is the fabricator, because it makes stuff for us. We have all of those things. The key thing is that cementing paste. You can make it at the smithy. So we already got the fabricator. We also want the generator. And we already grabbed that as well. Again, all it takes is electronics and the metal ingot. I think I already got the electronics, right? Yeah, because I think it doesn't allow me to grab that without the electronics. And then we need the refrigerator. And I do want that because that's just like the cabinets, but better. Except the cabinets are the only way you can make... what is it called? The cabinet is the only way that you can make jerky, so you do want to have the cabinet working in here. I also have made some preserving salt that doubles the time that everything in here takes to decay, and this is important because I used the rest of the sweet veggie. I made the rest of the sweet veggie cake using the remaining honey right before it went bad. But I've got a system here, so we've got camping fire here. We'll probably, or a cook pot here. We'll probably put 2 more here. I'm going to leave this here just for convenience. In theory, we should keep these things all in the fridge, but we can dump them down here for when we actually start making stuff. And I'll probably put 2 more cooking pots down here for just making more vegetable cake. And that's so we can get more sheep. And also, we can actually use it to get snails, which we can get the cementing paste from, but the snails are very inconveniently placed. In fact, the closest and easiest place to get a snail is at the base of that mountain in the cave that we saw in, I believe, the last episode. All right, so this organic polymer is going. Let me see. What I want to see is... Haha, this is the problem. I'm only half moved in. I wanted to see if we had... I thought we had a ghillie something. I gotta spell it right. Oh. No, don't. I thought... Oh, I probably got the actual ghillie thing itself. Well, ghillie armor does come in handy. We should probably just get it. We have the engrams for it. So what does it need? You can see it specifically wants organic polymer, 335. We might have enough to make most of this. Where do we make it? I think we make it at this place here. Let's take a look. No, do we make it in our inventory? Sure do. All right, so what do we need? Fiber. We've got enough hide for everything. I just need a bunch of fiber. Alright, let's see. See what we can afford. So we have... did I not grab it? I super didn't grab it? No, there's the organic polymer. What am I missing? Oops. Oh, I don't have the fiber. I'm sure somebody's laughing out there. I thought I hit transfer on that. Clearly I didn't. Probably transferred something else. I don't know I'm going to the moth, but it doesn't really matter. So let's take a look here. We have 31, 3 and 5 is 8, and 6 is 14, and 8 is 22. We can make one of each, so let's do it. 1, 1. So this is supposedly useful for when you need to sneak in somewhere. If we ever decide to try to get a wyvern egg, which sure I would love to do, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to have to get it using ghillie. We would want higher level ghillie stuff, but we don't have that. We have what we have here, so we will keep. We will have this at least as something. It's also really good for hyperthermic insulation, but actually I believe my desert armor is a little better. All right, so we've got 5 organic polymer left. Nothing keeps organic polymer, extends its lifetime in anything, even with preserving salt or anything else. So use it or lose it, but you can always farm a bunch of it, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just too bad that you can't keep it. Turn off the cheaty light because we were in the desert during the day, during the night, excuse me. All right, so fabricator. I think actually all of our equipment is in here. So we make the fabricator. Actually, we have to make it in the other place, but I think some of the stuff we need for it is in here. So let's take a look. Yeah, no, this is not the best place to look. So, spark powder I think is what I don't have. So I need spark powder and oil. The rest of the stuff are in the smithy. Actually, I might have even put the spark powder in there already, but I did want to grab a bunch more oil. Just transfer and cut it in half. Okay. Come on, close. Don't want him escaping, even though I've left it open a couple of times accidentally and he hasn't escaped, so. Alright. Did I put spark powder? I did. So I already prepared for this, which is nice. Alright, fabricator, craft 1. If I remember correctly, these things are gigantic. But what we also need... Pardon me there. What we also need is we need gasoline to run it. And gasoline, weirdly, is something you get from this game that's not an engram. You just get it. So I believe, if I remember correctly, just put it in here. Hide and oil, and it'll just make gasoline. You might think, you probably shouldn't put gasoline in a fire. Excuse me, you probably shouldn't put oil in a fire. You probably shouldn't put gasoline in a fire. Yeah, you know, it's ARK. It's fine. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. Fabricator's gigantic. I actually have not planned where this is going to go, so this might even be the thing where I put it out and I realize I don't even have the space for it because I don't know exactly where I want things to go. Here's the thing. I do want, on the next level up, to be more of the electrical stuff and to have like the non-electrical stuff here. So I think this is probably going to line the walls up until this location with storage, because storage becomes a giant pain in the butt. Yeah, you can see how big the fabricator is. I kind of want the stairs up to go here, and they're going to extend out and around and up to the next level. So, considering all this stuff, oh, this actually is a good location for it. I don't want it to hang off. I'll put it right in the middle. I don't know it's going to look the best. Maybe I don't care. I can pick it up if I don't like it. That looks fantastic. Let's see here. So if I go, let's go here. I can get to both inventories very easily. Can I get to this inventory? Yeah, pick up. Yes. Do you know? I wasn't planning on putting it there, but I love it there. That's actually good. So the spiral staircase will actually start here and curl around to the other side up to the next level, which will be up right in the center there. There will be one more level of flat walls above, but it's actually going to be every other one is going to be windows. I might do, you know, window, window, wall, wall, or I might do window, wall, window, wall. Not sure. I'll probably do window, window, wall, wall. And this up here, oops. It's just a little, because we'll take down that house at some point. And this will be, and when it's covered, I don't think we're going to have this sort of hazy backlit. It's not going to look as bad. Not that it matters too much, but this will sort of be our view of the valley, or of our dinosaurs if we put our dinosaurs there. But I kind of want this to be a view of the valley, right from this sort of raised area. This is kind of the same thing. Okay, we super have to hit the right button. This is the same thing for sort of this smaller valley view here. That's why I put this here. Didn't put anything up there, so I'm not really sure what storage is going to go up top there. We can jump over. And then, so you can see sort of it's a clearer view when there's nothing lit behind you. And this is just the view out to the south here, which is not the great view, but you know, I wanted at least one here. The ones on top, I'm putting all, I ran out. I have one notch there. It's just so I can see the bottom of the obelisk easier, of course. I'll fill that out, and then we'll do the rest at the top, and then we'll bring the top over. And I'm not sure how I'm going to finish the roof of this. It's not going to be flat, but we'll see. We're also going to do more cooking inside here, which is fine. The one thing you do want to do is it does heat up the area if you cook, or if you have these things going. By the way, let's see. Gasoline. So it's like 7 in one and 8 of the other makes gasoline, or something along those lines. I never remember. And then with your fabricator, you check the gasoline. It'll run for as long as there's gasoline in there, or until you turn it off. So what I typically do, because I'm a little anal about this, is I'll put one gasoline and run it, and it runs for like 15 minutes, so it runs for a really long time. But you can see the things that we want to make. So I need to make a ton of cementing paste because I need polymer for things. Wherever that organic polymer is, I should just dump it in here now, because we're going to use it. We've already lost one. Yeah, it's down one. So this is great. I love that I can access this from down here. This actually is better than I thought it would go. We couldn't have put it downstairs because it's too tall. Actually, I'm not sure. Oh no, this is single height here, so yeah, that's definitely too tall. But I wanted to put all like the single height things down here and more of the double height things up there. Because like for instance, this is a single height, but the refrigerator is a double height, just like those are, well, 1.5, but basically if they don't fit here, you can't put them. I could put little storage boxes low on the ground, and I might do that, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Those gasolines can just sit in there, there's no problem. Let that run for a little longer. Okay, so the other things I wanted to make was the generator. So what do we need for the generator? I believe we need electronics. So you first have to make the electronics here, so you can see why I wanted all the pearls, which I didn't transfer into my... Yeah, okay. I thought... I probably put them somewhere else. It's alright. They're all going to go in there. I think I put their pearls here. I never remember where these things are supposed to go. Yep, that's where I put them. And we're also going to need at least a few hundred crystal, and I think much of the metal. Oh, well, do you know, you probably don't want to overload yourself. There we go. Just, okay. Alright, so, I think we need electronics first, so we need metal ingots. Yeah, I hear you. Let's turn it on. What the heck? Doesn't matter that I don't really know what I'm doing. So I need a minimum amount of electronics. I was going to make a fabricator, a generator, and 2 fridges. So the generator I'll need 10 electronics for. Each fridge I'll need 10 electronics for, so that's 30 electronics. So let's do that, because I don't want to use up all of my metal. And if I do use up too much metal, well, I'll just have to go get some more in order to maybe make that second fridge. So once this queues up, we'll just be able to make the electronics. And in fact, we will also make the... I think we'll make the polymer. Let's see. Polymer's there. So we can now make that. And this is what we need the actual polymer for. So let's see if... yes, I need to then bring... No, to get polymer. See, I haven't made the... Because I was out of hide. I haven't made the... these guys over on the other side. So let's get you out of here. That was the wrong thing. I'll grab it later. Boop. We need stone, so I'll just start to make all. But we're going to need a ton more stone. This is where not having storage locally is not very good. So bump, 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 loads of stone, all. Okay, so that will go for... Luckily, cementing paste goes very quickly. And by goes, I also do mean that when you're making it, you run out of cementing paste so fast. I organized in here a little bit, so let's chuck all of this into the armor spot. We will basically move these things sort of en masse as they are. This is where we have all our narcotic. I've been working on that. A few other odds and ends. This is where I wanted to chuck the arrows. We got a whole lot of arrows on that last trip. We've also got some extra sap, and... Oh no, we've already moved. You probably already saw them. We moved the... Let's take the other moth. We moved some extra vegetables over to the new place. They do... I think they do decay here a little faster. But hey, 15 carrots, man, I'll take it. Hey, take oil. Alright, fine, go. Shoot, scram. There we go. A bunch there. And as you can see, we have used up so little of the fertilizer. We're just about to use up our first one now. So, alright, I'll get my level. I think I went to 300, so we're just going to add more to stamina. These are things that in very late game become more important. Alright, so... Hey, look, the other moth's here too. So, we've got our rock carrot, we've got our savaroot. I'm doing the cheat where I'm like, oh look, this is almost about to expire, so this is your little expiry bar. I've got 4 of them here, it'll go down to 3. If I dump it over here, that bar is a lot longer, so these ones will last a lot longer. In fact, when you're doing things with preserving salt, because they go so quickly, on occasion I will just trade them around to get everything up to full bar, but in the end it's just kind of wasted time, and you probably don't want to do that too much, because like the preserving salt, I just have so much of the raw materials for it that it's not a problem. Alright, I do want to transfer this off, and if it goes dead, that's fine. I'll just leave the gasoline in here and grab it for next time. Usually just what I do is take one, just transfer it over as I need it. So, we need more polymer. So, and for that we need more cementing paste. Hey, guess what? I should have done this a while ago. Look at that. Tons of cementing, no, not tons, but enough cementing paste. We are almost out of stone. Remember when I said that, oh, all this stone, so useless. Not anymore. I will grab some stone from our Dodie, who I believe is hanging out over there. Yeah, ooh, and I did find a perfectly blue Dodie. That's not where we go. But he is on the top of a mountain, and there's no way I'm getting it back without the RG. So, alright, so, refrigerator. First I need to make polymer. Oh, I need the obsidian here. It's down here. Oops, that's the wrong button. Alright. Hey, now we can make tons of polymer. Excuse me, a little tickle cough. The polymer, you do need polymer for other things. So excuse me, you do need cementing paste for other things. Here we don't. So I need 26. So I'm just going to be conservative with this. I do 26 because I also want to then get the fabricated pistol. You get one of these easily in the drops, and I know as soon as I make one I'm gonna find another one, but whatever, I've got the engrams to spend. Let's do it. I also want the pump action shotgun. And then I'll need the ammo, which I actually already have. As you can see, these require both polymer and cementing paste. So what we're going to do is see how much we can make of each. Let's go to the Dodie. There he is. And let's whack a couple of rocks. Actually, he might even have... No, I emptied them all out. Oh, geez, starving boy. What a whiner. Definitely been going for melee just to get more stuff out of him. Each one. Alright. Hey, guess what? I actually want stone this time. I think I want a little more. Let's just go crazy here. Fill them all up and I'll come back. We want melee damage. In fact, I won't fill them up anymore. I will take as much as I can, which I think I can take 4 before I run out of... Yes, that should be fine. I can run back with these 4, not too slowly. I've generally been just using a moth to ferry these things back and forth. Though the parasaur might be better. Actually, hey! Look at you trying to get... I've got to dump my guy here. See ya. Bet. So, you don't fit out the door. I didn't realize that. Excuse me. I bumped my head. And let's get the rest of this cementing paste going. Okay, so we'll do more chitin farming later. I'll take you up back on my shoulder. There he is. They're quite large. Like, his head is almost as big as mine. Anyway, never mind. I've gotten a bunch more raptor eggs as well, which is kind of nice. I think I got a listro egg as well. So that's pretty cool. We're almost done here. Alright, so let's see what we can do. See which one of these other weapons we can get. Alright, so we are going to make enough for the refrigerator, for 2 fridges. Why can't I make the other one? Out of metal. That stinks. 1 fridge is better than none fridge, though. So we will do that. Anyway, okay, I can stop this because it's used up all the oil. Got loads of gasoline. I mean, that I don't think I've used this much gasoline. Certainly on the fabricator. The generator does run on this gasoline now. I'm not going to do the generator yet because I think I want the generator to go upstairs on the next level. But if the fridges, see, I want to leave this open, so I think I might start the fridges along this wall. Oh, I can put the generator up here. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I'm going to have to make sure that works, because you have these ugly cables and wires. Like, designing the generator and making it work is such a pain with the cables and wires. But if I could do a good job with the cables and wires here, put the generator there, that might work. I like it. As you can see, making stuff just throws levels on you so much. 82, let's see what we have here. We'll work our way back down. Chemistry bench is almost like something worth it now. We can get a Uranus if we wanted. What I really want, though, is coming up on... I mean, this is the assault rifle, but it uses so much ammunition. I want this. This is the industrial cooker. No, I take it back. I already have the thing. I've already got the engram for what I want. The industrial grill is fantastic. You can see it takes a ton of metal and cementing paste, but we have the crystalline oil. It is a great tool, though. It also runs on gasoline, another reason to have gas as well. So we do have like 3 major things that run on gas. One is the electrical generator, which will go there, which continually uses gas. One is fabricator, which, as you can see, does run forever on that one thing of gas, and we get 5 gas per, per notch, per unit in here. So, I mean, we've already got 50 gas, including the one that we already have, so we're good there. But the other things, okay, so the other things I want to get, because I have the levels, is Rex Saddle. In fact, let's see if I can make it yet. I wouldn't be surprised. We're almost certainly going to make the Rex Saddle here. Let's see if I got it. Nope. Don't have the I do. 380 hide. I'm not sure if we have enough hide, but guess what? We're going to look around at 330 hide. That's a little short of 380. I'm not super good at math, but that seems a trifle off. Let's do this. I just don't know. I know the Raptors had grabbed some. I should have more hide somewhere else. I thought I had some on me, but I might have dumped it in the house. Nope. Still need to figure out about that specimen implant. Nope. Yes, you do spend a bunch of time looking at your Raptors butts. It's just the way there's some hide, but it's not really enough. You are 190, so you should be... Actually, I've been throwing a little more health onto this one because it's going to be my primary. Do you need a pet? Nope, not yet. Let's see. Nothing. It would appear I have no hide. So that is something I'm going to have to start farming. Again, I'll probably just go out with the Raptors and grab whatever annoying meat eaters are getting in the way. I was kind of hoping we could do that, but I also knew that we were going to be doing a few other things, and I would just sort of mention the Rex Saddle. So we do want the Rex Saddle. Is there anything else I want to do here? I have the generator. I'm going to need to think about which cables I need. This is going to sometimes takes a while to figure out. We at least have a fridge, which is great. We could make a little more polymers. So we have 90 cementing paste. I believe it's 2. So you basically need double polymer plus. So I just want to see, like, can we get the gun? That would be, yeah, that's going to be expensive, and I do want to save it for the refrigerator. So what I'm going to do off camera then, as I get away from this noise a little bit, it's pretty loud. What I am going to do, let's hop on here and go up into the air. What I'm going to do is probably grind for a bunch more polymer. The cementing paste. It's really quick, I have to say. That's a quick grind. More metal. There's a lot of metal up on the mountains. At the base of all of these mountains over here are ringed in metal. So you do want to use an Anki for that generally, but I can't get my Anki there yet because I'm sort of keeping this a little more primitive. Because the other saddle I need, other than the Rex, is the Argenteva saddle. The RG can pick up the Yankee, take them anywhere. It just makes getting metal super easy. Maybe that should be the next thing we do. It's not like it's a super high level tame. I will think about what should be the next thing, but this is where we're going. We're going to set up much of the fabrication on this side, much of the storage on this side. And then bring this up and cap it off. And the RG would also allow us to carry the Doty around and bash rocks easier. I mean, maybe getting the RG should be the next thing because it's just going to speed up finishing all of these other projects. It seems that I might have made a decision. In any case, this was fun. We fabricated a few things. Enjoyed time with our moths and our... and our Raptors, and it would be nice if we could ride this guy next because he needs to make a whole lot of noise as he walks. In any case, this has been fun, and I'll talk to you all very soon.